You wake up before sunrise. Someone is already watching you. Not because they want to, because they cannot avoid it. For almost all of human history, privacy did not exist. There were no bedrooms, no locked doors, no quiet corner where nobody could see you. From the moment you opened your eyes until the moment you fell asleep, you lived surrounded by other people. To us, that sounds exhausting. To your ancestors, it was simply normal. Today, closing a bedroom door feels ordinary. 5,000 years ago, that simple act would have seemed strange. So when did humans become alone? And what did privacy change about who we are? Around 300,000 years ago, early Homo sapiens lived in tiny bands. Most groups contained only a few dozen people. Anthropologists studying modern hunter-gatherers believe these communities were tightly connected. Everyone shared food. Everyone shared danger. Everyone shared space. A cave was not divided into rooms. A temporary shelter had no walls inside. Children slept beside parents. Grandparents slept nearby. The fire burned in the center. Everybody gathered around it. There was almost nowhere to disappear. Even walking away alone could be dangerous. A lion, a leopard, a rival group. Being alone often meant risking death. Being watched meant staying alive. Your ancestors evolved inside constant company. That shaped the human brain itself. Psychologists believe humans became experts at reading faces because social life never stopped. Every smile mattered. Every angry glance mattered. Every strange silence mattered. People remembered everything. If you refused to share food once, everyone noticed. If you lied, everyone remembered. If you acted selfishly, your reputation could follow you for years. There was no escape. No fresh start in another town. No anonymous identity. Only your tribe. Only your actions. Archaeological sites show that communal fires sat at the center of daily life. Cooking, storytelling, making tools, planning hunts. Everything happened together. Night brought darkness, but it did not bring privacy. Families slept shoulder to shoulder beside the fire. Every cough could wake someone. Every nightmare could be heard. Every conversation belonged to everyone nearby. To modern people, that sounds uncomfortable. Yet loneliness may have been even more frightening. Humans evolved expecting voices nearby. Silence often meant something had gone terribly wrong. Even after villages appeared around 10,000 years ago, privacy remained rare. Homes were small. Large families shared single rooms. Neighbors lived only a few steps away. Daily life happened outdoors. Grinding grain, repairing tools, cooking meals. Everyone could see everyone else. The idea of having a personal room was still unimaginable. In many ancient cities, even toilets were shared. The Romans built enormous public latrines where dozens of people sat side by side. Conversation happened there. Business deals happened there. Privacy was not the goal. Community was. The biggest change arrived slowly. As wealth increased, houses became larger. Separate rooms appeared. Doors became more common. Locks became stronger. Historians argue that privacy grew alongside property. Once people owned more possessions, they also wanted places where only they could enter. Over centuries, private bedrooms appeared. Personal letters became common. Diaries emerged. People began separating their public lives from their private thoughts. For perhaps the first time in history, humans could choose what nobody else would ever know. Today, we protect passwords. We close curtains. We wear headphones. We worry about cameras and online tracking. But for almost all of human existence, the greatest luxury wasn't gold. It wasn't power. It wasn't even safety. It was simply being alone. And perhaps that's why privacy feels so valuable. Because our ancestors spent hundreds of thousands of years without it. Only recently did humanity discover what it truly means to close a door.